Well, welcome to another installment of In the Time of Coronavirus. I think it's Friday, May 8th, and it's afternoon here in the city of the fallen angels. And no, I have not done any crystal meth. I am Mr. Howie W. coming to you from Smart TV Networks on Roku, Amazon Fire TV. Go to smarttvnetworks.com and look at submissions and bounce around and see if you want to do what I'm doing and put something on TV, be on a streaming. I have a tripod now, but I'm like, I just going on the moment. I looked at myself in the mirror just now and I thought, I said on the first episode this was going to be very organic and real. And I'm going to share with people my experience in the time of coronavirus, and I'm just saying that. I mentioned I'm a vain man and fairly self-absorbed and rather narcissistic, and I'm not under the influence of any substances right now. I don't drink. It's been over 13 and a half years. Anti-anxiety meds are utilized, but none this morning. And sublingual B12 under the tongue, and ginseng from dollar store, a couple of ginseng tablets from dollar store. And if you want to reach me, Howie at smarttvnetworks.com. I know there's probably a lot of women watching this going, Jesus, that man is sexy and way hot, and I want to get together with him when the madness ends. And if he gets the vaccine, I'd have sex with him. So all you women that that's what's going on in your mind right now, you just email me, Howie, Howie, not Howey, Howie at smarttvnetworks.com. I spent 2 hours, 3 on the California EDD unemployment, pandemic website, whatever the fuck it is, and I'm not a form filler outer. One of the reasons I dream of obscene wealth is I'd have 3 personal assistants minimum who would, one of them, their only purpose would be to fill out forms, and I don't like writing, but even on the computer. Anyway, it got done. And by the 17th, they're going to let me know if I'm getting my $600 a week. And today, 3 Democrats submitted a bill to give every American $2,000 a month, and so I don't see why I would go to any kind of a job. Is that the end game of the pandemic? I talked about this podcast of mine is Stream of Consciousness, and I usually plan for it at a point in the day. I take my shower, I do my under eye patches. I have these, get them at Big Lots for $1. Collagen or retinol. You put them under your eyes for 15 minutes, and they're awesome. And then a self-heating mask in the shower from Biore. And you rub it and you massage it in your face, and your skin looks fantastic. And I always shave. Be camera ready. It's called, in the world of show business and entertainment, it's called camera ready. And I just looked at myself in the mirror and thought, I don't know when the fuck I'll be camera ready again, and I got things to say, and I thought I just gotta there are no rules. So here I am. I'm not using my tripod. I'm too lazy to put the fucking thing on the tripod, and it's a little shaky. I don't care, because we're all in a Twilight Zone episode, and everyone knows it's getting extended. And oh dear God, if people of faith are getting stronger in their faith because they believe. Well, I know many that believe in we're in the Revelations, and then there are other people of faith that are losing their faith because, touched my face. Well, God would do this, and then there are the atheists who are going, "Oh, sweet Jesus in heaven! I hope there is a God, because we need a miracle. We need a." Now, if viewing this is giving anyone seizures or causing you to be uncomfortable, well, I'd say be thankful that it's me going through this and not you. That's one of the reasons I decided to put this up, to show you, however fucked up it is for you in your apartment or house with your significant other or your kids. At least what's happening to me right now isn't hopefully not happening to you, or maybe I'm one of many. Very proud of my hair, A lot of guys I grew up with, they're bald. They went bald a long time ago. But I don't know what to do with my hair. You can't. It's too thick. I can't. Oh my God, I claim to be an entertainer. My purpose here is to entertain, inspire, motivate, educate. I heard a Navy SEAL interviewed on the radio the other day. Awesome guy, wrote a book called Overcome. Dan Redman, I believe. I posted on my Facebook page, Howie Walfish, 1L, W-A-L Fish. He's awesome. He wrote a book. Go look for the book Overcome. He said, Kramer was great. Michael Richards with the facial expressions. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Did Bill Gates slip me a vaccine somehow in the middle? A nanobot come in and I don't know. I don't know. This is involuntary, so I don't know. But this guy, Navy SEAL, badasses of all badasses, get up and write 3 Ps. Physical. The 3 Ps, physical. I didn't even brush my teeth. I never do these without flossing and brushing. This is what it's come to. You just don't give a shit anymore. I mean, why bother? So, is there ever going to be production again in the real way it's supposed to be? I don't know. He says write the 3 Ps. Physical, personal, professional. Well, today, physical, I'll beat on Bob, the body opponent bag, the torso with no arms, with my Eskrima sticks. I trained under a 3rd-generation Bruce Lee student. Filipino stick fighting. Don't never piss off a little Filipino guy with a stick. Oh my God. Lightning fast. I'm good with the sticks. It's a great workout. Get a lot of rage and anger out. I think I got a bunch of it. As we're seeing in the news, a lot of people, the rage is coming up. So, I swear, I don't do crystal meth, I swear. So, that's my physical. This is both my personal and professional for the day, because this is good for my head, even if you've decided I'm a psycho, lunatic, nutjob, and not funny, and not entertaining, and you're concerned about me. If you're a good and decent person, you might be concerned about me. Maybe you'll reach out on my friends list on Facebook and say, that friend of yours, Howie, needs some kind of some kind of an intervention. I don't know, maybe you'll care enough. Do you care? Do you have any compassion? Do I have. Is this. Will this prove to be the turning point in my fame? Or will it be the end of my being an on camera personality? I don't know, I'm getting hungry. I have food. I got to a Costco. Drove 25 minutes each way to get to a Costco so I didn't have to stand on line. Simi Valley, small town. I'm in San Fernando Valley. The Costco is a 20-minute line. No, fucking no, not doing it. What a pleasure. Got the toilet paper. Unbelievable. Awesome. Oh, so I can't believe I'm doing this without shaving. I don't understand the beard guys. I go 2 or 3 days without shaving and then I shave. I feel like it's like a multiple orgasm when it's done. It's so fucking awesome to be clean shaven. Think about Tom Hanks in that movie Castaway. I'd go crazy on that island. At least he had Wilson. Is it a pandemic? Is it the pandemic? Is it deliberate by the Chinese? The Chinese government? Someone posted, one of my motivators tells me to do this. He posted that I hate everything Chinese because that's not true. I love Chinese food. I'm fine with Chinese women. I love Kung Fu. Love to watch the ass-kicking, violent Kung Fu. I love that shit. Watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, finally. The reimagining of the Manson murders, the Tate. Oh, God, it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I wish it would have happened that way. Anyway, yeah, probably I could use someone to talk to if you wanna send me an email and we could Skype or Zoom or just talk on the phone. And if you're a woman and you want to talk dirty to me, we could do that. I don't know. You tell me what you're wearing. And then a lot of people talking about porn and their self-gratification activities in the lockdown. Because you can't get together with anyone anymore. Romance is gone. The only way there'll be romance again of people getting laid is you have to prove you've gotten the vaccine. And that's the mark of the beast. So, what the? Will you even be able to hold hands with someone you have a mutual attraction with that you meet it? I think what's happening is the shock has dissipated. My rage came out a couple of times, thankfully not to anyone, but just in the car. And now, I don't know what. This isn't shock, this is discombobulation of where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Look, this isn't really fair to you people. I know that the camera's moving around and my eyes are. It was my friend's birthday. We had a Zoom birthday party. That was my second Zoom birthday party, but the first one didn't have the app on the phone, so it's just on voice. This last one, I look like I do now. I thought I was going to be just voice, but I had downloaded the app, and there I was in the corner, and I'm like, my friend gives me shit and says, thanks for dressing up for my birthday party, and I didn't know I was going to be on camera. Maybe, am I being possessed? No, I think I've been saying nasty things about Bill Gates. I don't trust. He's a technocratic megalomaniac with a messiah complex. I wish he'd shut his pie hole. I keep saying someone needs to shut his pie hole for him. I say this on social media, so Zuckerberg is watching. And he tells Gates everything probably. And maybe while I was sleeping, like in Minority Report, those little spider or some kind of ray. I think I've been injected, infected, neglected, rejected. I have not been. I need to be resurrected. All right, I don't. I'm getting hungry. When I get hungry, I start to get headaches. I'm like a woman. You know, women get really cranky. Uh-oh, does that make me a misogynist, acknowledging that fact? Yes, it's a fact. I've been with a few. I know what happens. Jesus Christ. If your girl gets hungry, you better fucking feed her, man. It gets bad. And I'm kind of like that. I embrace my feminine side. I, I, I don't. All right. Well, I hope maybe this has inspired you to take a shower and to shave and to not look like me in the time of coronavirus. Maybe this has inspired you to do something to make sure you don't start going fucking mental health facility crazy. One flew over the cuckoo's nest crazy. Like I am apparently starting to go. Maybe it's time for a daytime full dosage of the alprazolam. You know, maybe, and just sleep all day. Or I've been watching Broadchurch. I went to Scotland. I went to the Isle of Mo. A 5-year-old New York Jewish boy. I was obsessed with going to Scotland. What's that tell you? In my last life, I was a knight in Scotland. I still want to go to the Highlands, but the guy in Broadchurch who was Doctor Who, David Tennant, I think, he's Scottish, but he's understandable. If you've been to Northern England or Scotland, you realize they're talking the same language as us, but they might as well be speaking fucking Chinese. And you just smile and drink your beer and nod because you have no idea what they're saying to you. But Broadchurch is good, and his sidekick, the woman, she's good. I recognize her from somewhere else. The Brits has given us some great TV. Fucking Ab Fab. Come on. One of the funniest things. Who was it that said women aren't funny? One of the big male comics years back. Like, dude, come on. Jennifer Saunders and Joanna Lumley, not to mention Lucille Ball and so many others. You know, Kristen Wiig, and Tina Fey, and I mean it goes on and on and on. And I've gone out many a night to do stand-up shows, and I've seen some funny fucking women, man. I mean, really good. And they're not just talking about their vagina. I mean, really good ones, clever. Not really good vaginas, really good women comedians. Clever. One night I did a show where the first woman up said, I write for the local news. My regular gig is I wish I could remember her name. I write for the local news, but I'm not going to tell you which station. And then she goes, KTLA, which is the local station here in LA. And then she goes, my job is basically to scare the living shit out of you. And she said it at the top of her lungs, and she is exactly correct. That's the news. So more and more people are saying, stop watching the news, stop watching the press conferences, the briefings. Also, one of the best things about all the briefings is the sign language interpreters. I've said this before. If they bring the Emmys back somehow, some way, and they don't have a category for most entertaining sign language interpreter, they can go fuck themselves. They should not have. There's no way. So, I mean, I can't believe I'm putting you through this for this long a period of time. I don't know if it's. I hope it's entertaining you. It might be frightening you. I understand that. I understand, but it might be motivating you to not become like I have become in the time of coronavirus. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe you'll get a fire under your ass and go, I can't let myself go like that fucking guy Howie Walfish has, and trying to fucking become a TV star, but looking like a fucking lunatic. Well, I don't. So anyway, that's all. Listen, smarttvnetworks.com. Go. We have Speak Your Mind. That's the channel. You can say anything you want. The podcast channel. If you're a veteran, we have a channel, Veterans of Comedy. We have stand-up comedy. That's the channel. It's called Stand-up Comedy. Original TV series, web series, original short films. Oh my God, there's some great original short films out there. No more film festivals. Air it on Roku or Amazon Fire TV with us. I really apologize for the shaky camera. I did eat a quarter of an Excedrin yesterday. I'm very sensitive to caffeine, so that could. This has never happened before from caffeine, though. All right, listen, I said I'd be really organic with this show. I was about to say I love you all, but that's just not really true. I don't know you all. I bet if I met some of you, I really would love you. Or I bet for a lot of women I meet, I have really a warm affection. They're so good. And I have friends that are turning really bitter on women. It's horrible to see. They say terrible things about them, but they still want them. I don't want to get bitter towards women. There's no benefit in that. I've been lucky. I've been with hypersensitive women that really showed me a lot of love and caring and tenderness. I'm like one of those male singer-songwriters, really kind of hypersensitive. There's a tenderness in me, believe it or not. But I'm not like a lot of them. They're fucking jealous and they abuse. I don't know how many singer-songwriters, male singer-songwriters. Neil Young, or Down by the River, I Shot My Baby. John Lennon, the Beatles. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man. That's the end, little girl. I mean, that's like, you fuck around on me, bitch, I'll kill you. And then Jimmy. If I have to explain who Jimmy is, might as well. At that point, I just want to kill myself if there are people who don't know who I'm referring to when I say Jimmy. Jimmy said, "Hey, Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand?" And he sang, "Hey, Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand?" "I'm going down to shoot my old lady. I caught her messing around with another man." All right, that's all. I just remembered I got to make a phone call. All right, Howie at smarttvnetworks.com. Take care. Bye. Stay safe and well in the time of coronavirus. Try not to let this site give you nightmares. Bye.